Hello! Today, I just want to apologize. I've not made a toy review in a while because I keep losing track of time. I have been able to manage my Bible videos and keep doing those daily, so yay. And this might just be the schedule now, just a few, do Bible videos daily, and if I feel like it, do a toy review. I don't know. I will post daily, though. Anyways, today we are doing DX9 sideswipe. Well, totally not sideswipe. It's actually Red Storm, apparently. We all know it's sideswipe. We all know. And yeah. Here he is. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Does look great. I realized I forgot to get size comparisons. Let me go do. Alright, I got my size comparisons. And I'm not transforming any of them because I did not have any good figures for size comparison. So I just picked off random figures from my Season 1 shelf. And here we are. 3 figures, only one of them I like to transform. So, yay. Anyways, just get size comparison out of the way, I guess. Start with the one I like to transform, which I'm still not transforming. Wheeljack. Because he's Wheeljack. He's not standing right next to him. He's actually on the opposite side of the shelf, but he's about the same size as him. So yeah, Wheeljack. Then we got Prowl. DX9 Prowl. This one actually has some relevancy because he's DX9. It's actually the very next figure they not published, that they released. For some reason he's not standing up straight, he's kind of wobbling. I think it's just to do his crappy ankle pivot. But yeah, there's Prowl. I do not like transforming him, but I will. He'll probably be my next review. And then we got a figure I dread transforming, which is why I'm not transforming him. You can't see that. Fans Toys Warhorse. Or just Ironhide, I guess. Ooh, I don't like transforming him. Like everything else about him is amazing, don't get me wrong. I just don't like transforming him. I'll also probably do a review on him soon. Just to get him out of the way, you know. But yeah, here we go, sideswipe. Accessory-wise, it comes with this stuff. Yes, 2 hammers that extend, a missile launcher that he can hold, and a gun he can hold. In respective hands. This goes in his right hand, this goes in the left hand. As you can see, if it'll focus. Okay, it's not wanting to focus. Okay, be like that. As you can see, there's a tab on only one side. This one has a tab on the opposite side. So yeah, that's it for accessories, I'm pretty sure. If I'm missing accessory, I'm sorry. I looked through my accessory bins. I did not see anything else that would be his accessory. So I don't know. Also, this guy did come with a card. I'm not getting that out because they're in a bunch of piles. I have too many cards. A lot of the figures I reviewed have cards. Like Bruticus, the Predaking, Ultra Magnus, the tiny one. Pretty sure that Nemesis Prime I reviewed also has a card. Yeah, I just don't like reviewing cards. No one cares. But yeah, let's get down to this guy's transformation. Oh, he does roll, by the way. Rubber tires, which is very nice. So they do roll pretty well. Now let's get down to his transformation. So you want to fold that back. Open this up. Sorry about that, someone walked in. I really need a sign to put up that says I'm recording. It's not the first time this has happened. I think it happened in my Vortex video. But yeah. Anyways. Now what you want to do is just split the wheels. And then, if it'll stay focused, just push down on this. The littlest amount of pressure, so you can just unhook it and just start undoing everything. It does take a tiny bit of flexing. Yeah, I don't like it. This guy's transformation is just flex. Luckily, he's made out of decently strong plastic. And then, what you want to do is just again flex, just tiny bit flex, so you can do that. There's that. Then you just want to fold the leg down, open this up, fold it back, twist the foot like this. The reason why I do that is because then you want to fold this in. Then you want to bend this inward just a tiny bit, so you can get that past. You did not see that. I keep getting off camera. Just like that. It's a bit of flexing. And then that's why we rotate the foot, so you don't have to flex it at all to get that pass. That's why you want to rotate the foot. Then you can just rotate it back, rotate the toe, fold that up. That will fold in. This will first slide in right there, and then tab in to the front of this leg. Then you want to rotate the thigh, and you got one leg done. Now we do the other one. Alright. The legs, not that fun in my opinion. Do not like transforming them that much. But there's a part of the transformation I dread even more. The front. So basically what you want to do, split this. You just want to undo this. So let's actually raise the camera up. Just undo that. That'll also probably untab the arm unintentionally. Just move that forward on a metal rod, thank God. Then you just want to fold that down, get back here, push that out, and we'll just do the same thing on the other arm. And now we gotta deal with the fiddle. Fiddle with the little diddle. I'm sorry. I'll rotate the waist around. Fold this in. Fold this in. These in. Then you just want to fold that in. But, can't. Why? Because we haven't done another step. Just get those up. Fold. Get this to focus. Fold the sides of the head in. That's one side. Do the other one. Then you want to rotate it. Make sure this piece stays straight. Oh, wow, look, it's offset. I suck at putting on stickers. I did put on a sticker here and a sticker there, by the way. The stickers do not come with the figure. This is third party. Now, you just want to hinge that in, so you can hinge this in. And get this to go in there. Now, one thing I will mention is that I modified this figure outside the sticker. So the first thing I did, well, what I did was, right here, there was a peg right on that clear plastic piece. I shaved it down to where it's just the tiniest of nubs. The reason why I did that was because they had to peg into the sides of the torso on both sides, meaning clearance was a problem. So instead of doing that, I just had it like soup into place by making it a tiny little nub, and it works. It does still hold in. So if you do that, make sure there's a little bit of the peg left so it soups into place and doesn't just sit there, or else it will untab on you. Anyways, now move the camera up a bit more. So, we can go here, just get this piece, fold it back, that. Make sure you're doing it pretty much exactly how I'm doing it, or else it will fail on you and probably break. Then you just want to, so a little tab right there, that will just tab in, right there. I recommend kind of pushing this forward, it helps. And this would just hook in down here, where my thumb is, right there. There you go. Also tab in right there, but that already happens. To get this pass, you want to like flex it back like this. Not flex it. No, nothing's flexing here. Thank God. Oh wait, I forgot to mention something in the car mode. Headlights. That's always cool. But yeah, you just want to get that pass. There you go. There you go. But yeah, he does have headlights, which are pretty cool. I do like them. But yeah, then you just extend that, rotate the thumb around, straighten out the hand, and boom. There you have sideswipe. I like to push his arms upward and make him a bit more buff. There you have sideswipe in his robot mode. So yeah, he looks pretty good. He's a little hunched over. That's better. He has better posture now. But yeah, he does look really good. I do like him. This is the 2.0. When I say 2.0, I don't mean that this is a completely new figure. I just mean it looks slightly different. Basically, these were clear plastic blue. These were a slightly different shade of white from everything else. Which I'm now realizing they are still a different shade of white. Because I think these are painted. I don't know, but it's right that or these are yellow ink. And I really hope those aren't yellow ink. And also the back bumper thing was black on the original. And then there was also some other changes that I just completely forgot. Oh yeah, silver feet. Which, these are still silver, cause as you can see by that paint chip right there, there's a silver underneath it, because these are die-cast metal. But they just painted it white. And I think that paint chip got a lot worse. That's not good. This guy does suffer from minor paint chipping. Except for the feet. The feet are pretty not minor. But yeah. Also, his gun. His shoulder cannon. It's a little peg right there. It's on both sides, but you can't use it on the other side for this. But it will just peg in. And boom. There's a hinge joint in there. Allows it to move up and down. No side to side, sadly. Also, I don't have a masterpiece sideswipe to compare this guy with. I did for a while. Gave it to my friend. Same person I gave Gravity Builder to. Also, this can go on the other shoulder if you want. Well, I like to put it into his hand because I'm not weird. It simply just tabs in, so you don't really need to see it. But yeah. Pretty cool. And it comes with 2 hammers that extend, which you can't hold with these. Either hand. It just plugs in. Or, you can take the back or front off. Take off his hand. And do that. That's pretty cool. I do like it. The front is just like a bludgeoning device or something. I don't know. What I do know is that's cartoon accurate. And that's pretty cool. I think I remember using it in the cartoon. I did watch the cartoon. Not growing up. I watched it after I became a super fan of Transformers. Because every super fan of Transformers needs to watch the G1 cartoon. Okay, you don't need to, but still. Articulation-wise, he has a ball joint at the head. That's pretty cool. Arms move out only that far. Like, really? That's as far as they go. So that's a little bit of a shame. They shift up and down, which makes you think they should go further, but no. You can just do that, though, by rotating it. Rotates full 360, by the way. Bicep swivel, double bend at the elbow. So that's pretty cool. Wrist swivel. Thumb is on a hinge joint, ball joint. Hinge joint's at the base of the thumb, along with the ball joint. A little weird. And the fingers, none of them are individual, but they're all on the same hinge joint, hinge joint. Hinge joint at the base, hinge joint at the knuckle. It's a little weird how they did it. Come on. I kind of like it, though. It makes sense. Waist swivel, ab crunch. That's a pretty deep ab crunch. It's like 90 degrees right there. Front skirts, side skirts, and butt skirt moves out. So the legs move forward that far. back that far, so you only really need to move it out that far, and out that far. So yeah, thigh swivel, knee bend. That's not the ankle pivot. The ankle pivot's actually inside the foot. This is the transformation joint. It does not lock in, which is stupid. But yeah, nothing I can do to change it. Completely modifying the transformation. But yeah, this is actually really blurry. Let me just... It's been blurry this entire time. I didn't even notice till now. I'm a little dumb. Here he is with Wheeljack. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Here he is with Prowl. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I did... Ooh. I did have Masterpiece Prowl, so I could have, if I'd done this review anytime sooner, if I got in this camera anytime sooner, I would have probably been able to display them, like compare those two in the video that Prowl's gonna do. What? I don't know what I'm yapping about anymore. In the video that I'm gonna do for Prowl, I could have done a Prowl size comparison, like I could have done a sideswipe size comparison for this guy. Well, I also gave that to my friend. I give him a lot of Transformers, and he's happy with them. Also, Ironhide. Still too tall. But yeah, that's about it for this guy. If you like that, cool. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.